Well, hopefully it works this time. I don't know why, but my game decided to just fucking crash for whatever reason. Uh, why? I have no idea. My game just decided, hey, fuck you. I don't know why the internet has been really slow and laggy and stuff. Yeah, my game decided to crash randomly. I don't know why. Um, as for the question, uh, Lego Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. Um, you good? Uh, somewhat. Kind of just annoyed my game decides to crash. Like, I've been having internet issues, but I'm also having, issues with, my system. I've been having problems with it. I don't know why.
I know I heard something.
Impaling! You got spark. Nice. Sorry.
Trying to think. I'm trying to think of other games that I'm interested in. That mousing. Um, I'm trying to think what else. Um, um, Other than Lego Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, I don't have too many. Uh, no. James Bond looks alright, I suppose.
Help me.
God damn it. I'm sorry. I know about Crimson Desert. Again, I don't have much interest in it. And a lot of people have been complaining about it, so that's another reason why I'm not as interested. Um, Now I have heard rumors about like a Star Wars Jedi 3, which is another reason why I'm playing this. I do want to do a walkthrough series going through the Star Wars games at some point. Um, Shoot. Yeah. Well, I will say I was at some point because I've been occasionally. Hi, old man. Ha ha ha. Hello, Murray. I'm not that old. Ha 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 ha, hilarious. Actually, I will be 23 in a couple days. Thank you very much. Well, I would say it would be a long way away, but not completely. Um, the date never went anywhere because I never got a chance to go, sadly. Ow. I sadly never even got to go for a plethora of reasons. It was a long while back. A lot.
LPD.
God damn it.
Hey, buddy. Help, please.
Don't
Hit me.
dare. Dang it. Son of a bitch.
Help me, BD.
Unexpected speed. Tracking target.
Finally. As for a bunch of other stuff, if you go, yeah, that's a few, Magni. I didn't go because of my father, and as for do we still talk? I see her when she's working occasionally, off and on, but I don't really talk to her because I don't go over to that restaurant too often. Hell, I don't even get out of the house much. Yeah, for once, it is because I don't, the internet in this house sucks. I tried fixing it earlier, but I've been having issues with it. Not much. My game crashed earlier. I'm just roaming around doing whatever because trying to think. I'm kind of just doing, whatever. Not a whole lot, not really depressed, tired a little bit, and I'm still getting over my sickness. Because I've been sick for a while. That's why the gaming channel, most of the videos like the review for Resident Evil 9 and other stuff have been projects I pre-recorded that I was editing up until release. But also, sorry. There was also thank you. There was something funny. So, Comics Explained obviously is the freaking is going to taking a break and stuff. There was somebody in the comments that I was talking to, or like she's being pissy, or he, I don't know. Of course, like I go to their channel and they've have like one Fortnite short and two Fortnite videos, and I'm just sitting there like, typical. Like here's my thing. You cannot sit there and argue, well, I'm here for the comics, not the politics, when you didn't even listen to what he said.
Won't open from this side.
Because a big reason why Comics Explained is like taking a break, mental health break, is partially due to like the whole drama that's going on, where you have that whole thing with I honestly don't like the Beard Without Fear. I'm sorry, I don't like him. He's kind of a dickhead. Like, I don't care to say it because it's the truth. He's kind of just a prick. Because like he's the one that really initiated this whole drama, and like people are saying, well, Rob shouldn't have even responded. Rob should have, like, motherfucker. These are the exact same people that would be calling him out if he didn't fucking respond. Like if he just sat on the fucking drama and let people call him out and make him like basically make his character like. Basically, what was going on is that people were calling him out because of this whole drama and basically making him seem out to be some type of racist and other stuff. And, like, Rob, he fucking had to respond, which, if it was me and people were basically making a pre-assumption on my character and basically calling me out because of other people saying stuff, and basically, you got people. Ernie started this whole thing, then other content creators latched onto it, and like the argument that I saw, yeah, you address the shit, yeah, exactly, because you have to, because people are like spinning the narrative, spinning the pot, and basically making a making, like, convincing other people that, oh, well, this guy's this way, this guy's, like, that's what they're doing. And the whole point I was making to this person was, like, they're still going to be covering comics. The only reason he's bringing up, because they're like, well, he shouldn't even bring up his political stuff to, it just creates more division. That's not why he did it. The reason why he did it is because people were lying and basically twisting the narrative to make him politically or just in general something that he's not. And the reason he brung it to attention, like, hey, people like you, other people, like my stuff is well known. It's not like I don't understand why, this and this and that. Like, I think that's what the issue is. It's like, and the point that I was making this person was, like, if you're going to, like, sit there and, like, you want to talk about, like, you want to say, well, blah, 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 blah. They called me insufferable because I never once told them they can't say whatever they want to say. Yeah, the situation has ended. Yeah, luckily it has. But the thing is, it's not being helped because the grifters and people are, still lying and spewing their bullshit, which, that doesn't help. But at the same time, the other issue that I have with the whole thing is that people want to sit there and say, well, okay, he shouldn't even address it. I didn't know about this whole thing until he brought it to my attention. Bullshit. If you wouldn't, like, here's the thing. I don't like it when people do that because it's bullshit, because we all know.
I'm pretty hurt.
That. Sorry. We all know that even if he didn't address it, people would have, like, you guys would still have found out about it. In my opinion, it's bringing up old shit still. through other means, and then these would be the same people that be calling on Rob to respond and be like, "Whoa, are you a racist? Are you this? Are you that? Are you this? Are you that?" It's like, I'm sorry, but like, you can't sit there and say one thing and then 5 minutes later you'll probably be doing this if it wasn't brung to your attention, because it would have still been brung to your attention either way. And I'm sorry, but it's kind of just one of those things where I think it's laughable, because the whole drama is really just, kind of changing the narrative to benefit whoever. Because, like, Ernie's making Rob out to be a racist, and other people are just going with it. And that was really the point that I was trying to make, is that the whole reason he's responding to it is because if it was me, like, here's the reason, my argument on the whole thing. If it was me, and somebody was basically, if somebody was like saying, let's say like someone uses my art, for example. I will admit, at first, before it was addressed, I was a little conflicted and confused. Yeah. Here's like an let's give a hypothetical. I'm an artist, right? Let's say somebody noticed and looks at my art, and they basically, you were like, well, he doesn't draw much women characters. He doesn't draw many characters that aren't characters that are a different race, right? Like, he doesn't draw any Mexican or black characters. Well, I just realized that. Well, he must be racist then. He must be racist. He only draws white characters, and because he's white, blah, 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 blah. And even though that's not the case, they make a video on it, and then, like, it starts spewing around, and other people start seeing it, and then I start getting called out and being made out to be a racist when I'm not. And the real reason why I don't draw many characters that are a different race or stuff isn't because I'm racist and I don't like drawing them. It's because I'm afraid to draw them. Because it comes with, if I do it wrong, I would get called out. Like, if I do this or that, like, here's the problem with drawing. Here's the issue with drawing characters that are a different race. It's basically, it's like, also, Beard keeps bringing it up. True. Yeah, and that's the other issue. Beard's the one that keeps running his fucking mouth. And here's the thing. I really don't like him. Like, it's him, Shine Comics, some of those guys, they're really just toxic fuckers. Like, even Shine Comics is another reason I blocked his ass on Twitter, because I got so sick of I don't like him in the slightest. I like the moment, like, he has this attitude and this persona that kind of makes him seem and look like a cunt. I'm sorry. I don't care. I call it as I see it. He just has this attitude of, like, someone who's just a bit of a dickhead. And there's some people, like content creators, that are that way. And I don't like them. I really don't like those type of people, because to me they're kind of just wastes of space. Because if you have that type of fucking attitude, like, and you're sitting there like, I think he has like you just love to hate me. That's one of his little things on Twitter, his like little quote line. And I'm like, to me, that kind of screams narcissism. Because, like, if you acknowledge people don't like you, the reason for that is not because, like, that's something you maybe should work on. Because if people don't like you, there's a reason for it. And it's not, this, that, or the other. There's probably a good reason. And the reason is maybe because you're a dickhead. You know, I know not everybody likes me. You know, but I still try to work on myself and be a better person. But I also acknowledge that I'm not gonna completely just change to benefit what other people want of me. Now that's something I'm not gonna do. But at the same time, if there's something that's genuinely, well, not always. Um, um, if here's my thing. If you have this like attitude or persona of narcissism, maybe you need to work on yourself. Because that's why I don't really like Shine Comics and like there's certain content creators that I just genuinely don't. Shut up. Shut up. You're the traitor here. I don't know. I feel like the whole drama with like Comics Explained and stuff, I don't really think it was necessary. But I also feel like people are gonna sit there and say this, that, and the other, but they're really just like the person's argument, and this is what made me kind of laugh, because at one point they called me a kid, and I'm like, I am far from a goddamn kid. But I've tried several days to explain it. Why I disagree with you, and you continue to push the issue and express that you are not going to change that, and I've expressed that you're not going to change my mind. Which, yeah, you can disagree with me. I could disagree with you. I'm not aiming to change your mind, but I am sitting there trying to explain to you that, you know, there's more being said, and like shifting blame focus. I've never heard of practice what I preach, and yet has no weight with you, because I'll say one more time, you will not change my mind. Rob dropped the ball. Enjoying comics has never meant digging into someone's political beliefs, reading the story there. And here's what's stupid about that argument, and this is what's stupid about the argument. It's not, the whole thing is not because, like, he's still going to read comics. It's not about his political beliefs. It's the thing that these people are bringing that shit into it and painting a narrative. And this is the stupidest thing, because the person does not realize, and this is the whole thing, is that, you know, Rob didn't drop the ball. Rob really didn't do much wrong. He responded, but if you dig deeper into the goddamn narrative and actually look at what is being said and look at what's being done, it's the other people that were sitting there, you know, trying to paint a picture. Old shit still stinks situation wasn't that bad. Well, true, it wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it's one of those things where I would argue it's one of those things where I argue that if they would have looked at the whole fucking situation instead of just like, Rob's the only one only one to blame, and basically were like, well, he shouldn't be bringing politics into this. But motherfucker, he was never bringing his politics into this. He still reads comics and stuff. The whole reason he even brung this up. Also, my mom's calling me. I don't know why. I'll check on it in a minute. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on.
and it'll be your fault.
I've got you.
Hey, bud, Stim!
Enemy encounter.
Go get him! Now!
I need help, bud.
Stop that.
Munitions out.
This will stop him. You're pretty nimble. Someone else did it.
Quit playing around!
Well, look who it is.
Hey, bud, Stim!
Denied!
Throw me a stim, BD.
I'll take him down. I got it. Get around him.
Leaving unauthorized. You cannot escape. Scanner failing. Enemy demise. Target stopped. Error.
Hit me.
What are we doing here again? We're patrolling for enemies. Been listening? What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Strange outfit, friend.
Newcomer.